I wanted to join in with Cantor Michaely's words of gratitude and appreciation, not just for you, Donna, but for all the people who have decided and committed to being part of our community. And I wanted to speak to the beautiful connection that exists between celebrating Mother's Circle as a community and the holiday of Sukkot. Sukkot, which many of you know we're in the middle of, it's a week-long holiday. It's our fall harvest holiday, and it includes a beautiful structure that we have in a couple places outside called Sukkot. And there are many images, I think, that capture the special work that the Mother Circle group has gifted to each other and to our community in strengthening their Jewish families, in building friendships between one another, and in learning and creating their own community. I just want to say a brief word first about the sukkah itself. So the sukkah, a sukkah in Hebrew is a hut or a booth. And many of you have seen them. And by the way, as you exit, you'll see it outside on our building, and maybe you'll even walk in a little bit. Now, the sukkah is a really wonderful and unique structure. It is sturdy, and it is strong enough to dwell in, to eat in, and even sleep in. But also, I'm sure you've noticed, having been in the sukkah, that it is not actually, it is open to all the elements. It doesn't have a solid roof, and it doesn't necessarily always have fully enclosed walls. Ultimately, when you think about the sukkah, it is both grounded and it is also exposed. And it speaks to me in so many ways about women who are in Mother's Circle, and really women everywhere. Women who know who they are, who know where they stand, who not only hold up families and businesses and values, but who, from that place of security, can also be vulnerable. They welcome new ideas and new experiences, even at times ventures and adventures that are known and unknown. The sukkah calls us to commend women, the women who are here tonight, under the leadership of you, Donna, for their strength, but also for their openness. We owe you a great debt of appreciation for gifting our community yet another generations of families connected to Judaism. There's another little piece of this holiday of Sukkot that I want to shout out to, and that is a tradition that we do in the sukkah. It is the tradition known in Hebrew as ushpizim, or in the female, ushpizot. Ushpizim and ushpizot are guests. The 1,000-year-old custom says that in addition to building that sukkah, strong and yet vulnerable, and in addition to eating in it and dwelling in it, and for those who are really diehard, sleeping in it, there is also this long-standing custom of inviting others into your sukkah. Your friends and your neighbors should be there with you. Now, many people go further than this. They hang pictures in their sukkah of their ancestors. And I love this because I believe it affirms that this holiday is about nothing other than inclusion. Inclusion, all of us. It is about saying that everyone is welcome in this house with us. I might call this idea of ushpizim, I like to think of it as creating the minyan of our lives. You know, all those people who should be there with you, all the people who make our lives rich and whole, who make us feel safe and complete, no matter what their background, no matter what their own traditions or religions are, all of them are not only welcome in the sukkah, they are needed. And I want to thank the Mother's Circle for affirming and reinforcing this idea. You live inclusion. You strive to be and to model an inclusive community that all of us want to step up to. You help us to do that better, and we thank you for that. And finally, one last thing to speak about. Those of you who've been in a sukkah before, you know there's always amazing decorations in the sukkah, right? There are paper chains, there are sparkly leaves, there are the drawings of young artists. But You may also know that the really ancient way to decorate a sukkah is to fill it with fruit, because Sukkot is the harvest holiday for the autumn, and we have to imagine our ancestors who were farming families, and how they went into their field, perhaps for an entire week of intense harvest. They built themselves a sukkah, a hut, so that they could spend every usable hour harvesting their vegetables and their fruit. And so you can imagine this sukkah in the middle of their field, and you can imagine the piles of like cabbages and maybe carrots and apples all around them. And then the way they decorated the sukkah was they brought in the most beautiful of their crops into that little hut. So too do we hang fruit, symbolically, plastic or real, in our sukkah. First, indeed, to connect us to the experience of our ancestors, but also to raise up not only our material fruit, like the actual fruit, but also to shout out to the beauty of the fruits of our labors. The apples are not only that autumn fruit, they also symbolize who each of us have nurtured, the people we have encouraged, the children we have supported and helped to grow. Every mother, and every father too, those of us in the mother circle and those of us who are not, spend our days taking care of others, watering and gently loving the people in our lives. Each year we gather in the sukkah to honor our work and to both create a visual appreciation of the fruit of our labors. In this custom, we hold up all of you who have nurtured and brought new people into the Jewish community, brought your own vision to fruition. We thank you for so much that has led to the physical and spiritual nourishment and establishment of the Sukkot in your own families, those structures that hold the values that we care about. We thank you for bringing our community strength and purpose, openness and vulnerability, your history and unique gifts, your work, and the beautiful fruit it has yielded. We thank all of our members who are here and those who are not here from the Mother Circle for being part of our community. And we want to extend a blessing to them, to all of you. I know there are a lot of people here who have been part of the Mother Circle. Donna, would you come to the bima representing everyone, and we'd ask others to stand at your seats to receive a blessing, a special blessing that we have for you on this Shabbat. So if you've been part of Mother Circle, won't you stand? Yeah, that's right. Tell Michael that right now. It's in the conversation. Yeah. Come and stand on bima. Hello, my friends in Mother Circle. So glad you're here.
Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless all of you for the work you have done to sustain our community and your families, helping us to create an engaged, inclusive, loving community.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha.
And we thank and bless your leader, Donna Schwartz. May you continue to do good work for all people, our people, your family as well.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha. Shalom, shalom, shalom.
And may God bless the fruit that you have helped to nurture and love, that all of our children may feel sheltered in the world, may feel that they have a home, may feel that they are appreciated by your families, our community, and our world. And let us all say, Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, friend.